Camera. All right.
So ladies go first or the elders?
Ladies go first. How
You
about
sure?
that? Yeah.
So then my top 10 movies of the year, of course, Black Panther. I just thought it had a really good message globally and for families, so it has to be number one. Number two is Sicario, just because I thought it was a really nice... First of all, I don't want to give Marvel all the props for all the movies, although their movies are good. Some other movies got to fit in there somewhere.
Right.
So Sicario held my attention. I thought it was gritty. Benicio del Toro did his thing. I want to see more. So I liked that movie. Number three for me was Creed. How can it not be Creed? Number four, I saw Infinity Wars again last night, and
For the second
time. I was thinking of putting it up past Creed or switch it somehow. Because it's a really good movie, but I'm still placing it at number four.
That's not a low number, so it's still in your top five.
Yeah.
But Sicario's better than Infinity Wars.
For me.
Okay.
Now, it may not be for most people, but for me.
All right.
The first Purge is number five.
Go on, mother.
And then kind of the Spider-Verse kind of stole the show this year for me. I loved little Miles Morales, but I have some questions about his last name being Morales when he had a black dad, but that's another conversation for another time.
Okay.
Then I have Solo, number 7, and then number 8, Incredibles.
Wow.
Number 9, Mission Impossible.
Some furniture.
Number 10, Deadpool. And I was torn. I have a number 11, which is The Nun, because I really like the spookiness of the movie. That's kind of like my creepy movie. I can go as far as The Nun. So, but Deadpool was really good as well. But if I had to take one off, I would take off Deadpool and put The Nun in. So that's my top 10. Malcolm, you ready?
Malcolm, do yours.
You go.
Number 1, Infinity War. I liked it a lot. Had good fight scenes.
No Hulk fight scene, but
Hulk punked out in Infinity Wars, but whatever.
okay.
Number 2, Black Panther. Solid movie. Number 3, The Nun. I'm a sucker for horror movies. I like them a lot.
Did any other horror movie make your list?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
4, Sicario. For
Okay.
the same reason she did. Number 5, Quiet Place.
Okay.
Number 6, Solo.
Bird Box.
Number 7, Creed 2.
Creed 2. All right.
Spider-Man is next.
8. Wow.
Mission Impossible is next.
Did you have Mission
We
Impossible
have
on your?
similar tastes.
That's because you wrote his list for him.
No, I
And then
didn't.
number 10 is Deadpool.
Deadpool is 10?
Yep.
All right, you know yours, Jack?
Nope, you're going to tell me mine.
All right, so you got... Well, you know your number 1.
Of course, Black Panther, game changer.
And I know you know your number 2.
The one that Black Panther beat, Infinity Wars, right?
Okay, and then you got 3, you got Purge.
I have to give it to
First Purge.
my sister Mugga. I love the Purges. This is the best of the Purges. What are we, 4 movies deep?
And they're all pretty good.
And it's getting better? All right, so there we have it.
You have Solo,
Solo.
number 4.
A Star Wars story that, got messed up because of that stupid Star Wars story that came out earlier, or whatever, The Last Jedi. That was trash.
Out of all of the Star Wars, because I was going to give up on that franchise as well. Solo kind of brought it back.
Solo brought it back.
Surprisingly good.
And I mean, despite the Childish Gambino, Donald Glover portrayal of
He was good.
He was good.
7.
He was good. I don't know where they're going to go with it. I mean, it was a reboot for both of them, Han and Lando. So it did really well. I enjoyed it. I hope they do a Lando sequel.
Okay, you have Creed, number 5. Creed 2.
Go without saying, Michael B. Jordan, twice on my list. Everybody give it up.
And you have a number 6, Spider-Man into...
The Spider-Verse, yes. I mean, everybody loves it. I mean, they're going to say, oh, it's better than Black Panther. Why didn't it get up there for me is probably because I read the comic book and I really enjoyed the idea of the comic book, and it was showing me, black writers of hip hop black writers, right, of mainstream characters, and it had that feel. And then when they did Spider-Man: Homecoming, they just jacked his whole origin story. So when you see him in Into the Spider-Verse, he's got a second origin story, and I didn't like it as much as I liked the one in the comic book that gave birth to him. So I faulted them for that, and I only saw it once, so I think I was a little tired in the theater too, but it still was very good.
It still made your top 10.
And it also showed people that there's room for multiverses, and you can still have your different, your traditional Peter Parker Spider-Man, and we can have Miles Morales, and we both got Spider-Man in different multiverses. Go.
You got Deadpool number 7.
Yup, I have to give it enjoyment is a big factor, and I've watched it like 2 or 3 times.
Already?
Yeah, on Netflix, I watch it on the airplane, and I like Domino. I like the fight with Juggernaut, and what else? Domino is it? Domino, I just love her swagger,
good.
yo.
Yeah, she's good.
Dang, I love personalities, But go ahead.
Venom number 8.
Yeah, that should be switched. I only saw it once, so I may have to switch it after I see it again. But right now, my immediate response is that it's there. But I think Incredibles 2 may get that spot.
You don't even have Incredibles anywhere here.
I know. But somebody, I forgot about a lot of these movies. So, I didn't forget about it, but it's just, they're all good. And it's like, oh my God, it's like Black Panther is up there, and then Infinity Wars, and then everything else should be the start of a new top 10. Okay? But
that's true. I think you have Sicario number 9 and Rampage 10.
Everybody knows why Sicario made it, right?
Why?
Sicario is just a good story. It's gritty. It's got the same feeling as the first one, and it brings that.
I think they stepped that up even more.
I mean, it's like that. Yo, you think this is tough? This is tough, and it ain't, act of valor. Olympus has fallen, type tough. Even though, what was the one with Common and the submarine story?
Oh, that one?
That wasn't garbage.
It was just a lot of action. The one with
Right, and Sicario's Olympus Has Fallen. No, not Olympus Has Fallen.
I forgot the name, but I know which one we just saw. That one wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but it was over the top machismo.
Oh my God, that you're like, that's not for real. This seemed like if it's something that can really happen.
Yeah, this is Quentin Tarantino, realistic violence. A bullet hurts. Back to that, showing the pain of one bullet. So I give it to Sicario for that. And the last one,
you have Rampage.
And that's really a cheeseburger one. But I'll put Rampage up there because you didn't have the girl with the dragon tattoo on yours.
Oh my goodness,
so
how did I not have? I missed
if
that
you
one.
have got your girl with the dragon tattoo, I'm going to put
I got to do my top 10
Rampage
again.
over. I didn't put Overlord on there. I enjoyed The Nun. There's so many movies that I enjoyed that did not make the list just because we're dealing with the top 10. But I would watch Overlord again. I would watch The Nun again. I enjoyed it. I got scared in The Nun. I haven't been scared in a movie in a while.
I can't believe I didn't put the girl with the dragon tattoo. Okay.
And also, let me just put it this way. I enjoyed Uncle Drew. I know that wasn't on anybody's list. I enjoyed Night School.
You have that here. You have Predator as well.
And I enjoyed Predator. Was a surprise. For all of the ones that, dropped the ball, like Pacific Rim 2, and Jurassic World 2, you have to give it to the ones that surprised you, that stepped it up. You know what I'm saying?
You
like
also have Ant-Man and Wasp.
I liked Ant-Man and Wasp. That maintained it. It was already. I know they went for a lot of the same jokes, but
I didn't watch that one, so I don't have an opinion on it.
But what else? Aquaman. It didn't make our list.
It was a good attempt for DC. It was one of the better DC movies has made, and Mr. Man is certainly eye candy, and it was good. But that
I
would
think it
have
was rushed.
That would have made my top 10.
I think it was rushed. I like the far away shots like Lord of the Rings, but there were so many elements that they did not let him do that could have been really good scenes. But yeah, Aquaman, again.
If I'm able to see a movie and start seeing like holes and criticizing it from the first
Right
time
away?
I see it, then if I see it 2 or 3 times, I'm like, you know what, I didn't pick up on that, but now I do, then it is too many things in Aquaman that I felt could have been tighter, although it was an awesome endeavor and it's a really good movie to go see. But no, it wouldn't have made my top 10. But I do have to squeeze in the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
The other movie that I want to give it to, and we'll close on this, is The Black Klansman.
Yes.
I don't know why. I mean, that is a good movie. You know, I think it just is like comedy. You know, you got to really be girls trip to make it, to compete with these special effects movies. It's got to be up there. Denzel, Equalizer 2. It didn't make my list.
No, it wasn't that good. Equalizer 1 was better. I do think, though, to be fair, we should have special effect movies versus just because it's hard to, like you say, it has to be a banging story for it to keep up, and even like that, it won't. Like Sicario is a tight story, and it's still the Black Klansman was really good.
And look at Creed.
That's another one.
Creed had to pull tears out of the eye.
Yeah, but when it has bells and whistles like Infinity Wars and Black Panther, it's really hard. So we should have 2 different lists.
2 female movies came out this year: Ocean's 8 and Widows.
Widows was to me much better than Ocean's 8.
Even though she had a snot bubble in it, which she seems to have in every one of her movies.
I haven't seen no snot bubble.
Yes, she did. Malcolm.
Did she have a snot bubble?
Did she have a snot bubble in Widows?
Did you see it?
No, she just cried.
She cried, but no snot
Okay, it
bubble.
was close to a snot bubble.
Oh, snot bubble. Anyway, that was a better story. That was a really tight story. That was really good. I think Ocean's 11 has such a great following with all of the Oceans. That to
How
me,
did they
just
drop the ball?
I
I mean, if that was a Netflix Oceans,
it would have been
it would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? Because we give, Netflix and some of these other, they don't make it to the theater ones, they get a little cushion. But come on.
Malcolm,
Anything else drop the ball this year, Malcolm? That you really...
One that you really
What did you
saw?
think of Bumblebee? How did Bumblebee rank?
Well,
Bumblebee was whack? Oh my, so which of the Transformers do you like? Do you like any of the Transformers? None. They all get you to the theater. How many of these movies would I've not seen if I didn't have the movie pass? Oh, none of these. I would have probably seen all of these. But, Skyscraper with The Rock, it didn't make the list.
It was good, but not top 10 worthy.
Wow, I think it was rock good.
Who doesn't like The Rock? But not enough for it to be in top 10.
Well,
not for me.
I think that's about it. Did we forget anything?
We forgot the biggest movie of all.
Which one?
Death Pledge.
Oh, yeah, right.
You gotta
Death
see
Pledge will be out 2019. It's delayed, but it's got better distribution. So, yeah, my movie Death Pledge, starring Giovanna Estelle and Keith Wade and L.J. Ugart and a whole bunch of other people, will be out 2019. Happy New Year.
Yes.
And,
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Yes.
Bon année.
Bon année. Okay. I only get to say that one time a year, and it's my Haitian phrase. So, bon année. Happy New Year. Feliz Años Nuevo.
All right.
And hit the button.